Hello, my name is Mark Barnett. We are at the Carlene Bright Arboretum at this time. I am with the McLennan County Master Gardeners Association, and we will be demonstrating planting fall bulbs. Now is an excellent time to plan for color in the spring. You plant now for spring color. Fall bulbs generally don't require a lot of preparation and a minimal amount of care, so that makes them easier for the average gardener. Always shop for nice, firm, healthy bulbs that are appropriate for the location you're planting in. The bulbs I've selected to demonstrate with this time are called are members of the daffodil families, or narcissus. These are a white with a pink cup. Many colors are available: solid yellow, solid white, doubles, many colors. But when you're selecting your bulbs, they need to be firm, not soft, not mushy. Just like you would select an onion in the produce section at your grocery store. When you get ready to plant the bulbs, standard planting methods are the depth of the bulb in the soil is 2 to 3 times the size of the bulb. So this bulb would need to be planted about 4 to 6 inches under the soil. For the bulb to grow its best, you would need to actually dig the hole a couple inches deeper than that. So you'll need a hole about 8 to 10 inches in order to plant this particular bulb. What we will do is dig the hole, apply compost and some plant food such as bone meal under the bulb, so that when it starts growing, its roots will be in a rich soil and it will perform better when it does flower. So dig your hole in your location. Once you get your hole to the appropriate depth, a good plant-based compost is ideal for planting nearly any type of living plant, be it bulb, tree, shrub, whatever type of flower. And mix in a good handful of this in the soil under the bulb. And then many all-purpose bulb foods are available. I'm using bone meal, which is an organic product, which is environmentally friendly, and it's an excellent source of nutrients for bulbs and flowers. It won't take much, usually about a tablespoon per bulb. So I'm just going to measure out a handful and stir this into the soil. If you use a commercial standard fertilizer, be sure to mix it well with the soil before you put the bulbs in, because you don't want the bulb actually in contact with the fertilizer. Because if it was a standard fertilizer, it could, like salt or whatever, damage the bulb. So then you place the bulbs. Most of the times you can see the roots clearly. That basically goes down, the other part goes up. And you can place them as close together or as far apart as you need. For your best show in a standard planting, 3 or more bulbs in a group will make a better show than one bulb planted in single rows. So in this instance, I'm going to put about 5 to 6 bulbs in this location, so that when they come up and flower, I'll have a bouquet rather than a single stalk of flowers that will fade away very quickly. That will give me longer color and a better show and a better presentation in the landscape. Once you have the bulbs in place, carefully fill your soil back in over them, and then gently firm it in place. Water it as needed. And one thing you can do, in order not to forget where you've planted your bulbs, you can either take a handful more of your bone meal and mark the location at this time so that you can continue planting in other areas, or you can use different colors of mulch. Most garden centers carry browns, blacks, reds, all kinds of colors of mulch, and you can cover this particular location with a specific color of mulch and use a different color of mulch in the other areas, so that you will know exactly where the bulbs are and will not dig them up in a later planting effort. After that, the main care is primarily water. Be sure to keep soils moist if no rain is present, and even if we do get periodic rains, it needs to be at least a ½ inch or more in order to deeply soak the soils. Otherwise, you will need to add supplemental water even through the winter.